when we wake.
Oh, welcome back. It is February 20th, episode 50. And it's 50 of 365. Welcome back to the channel. I'm RJ. I live in the back of a 96 Dodge Maxi. Full-time and work at a car dealership. And that's pretty much everything about me, for the most part. It is, let's see, it is Thursday. I did my laundry last night. And that's all caught up. Had a customer buy me lunch yesterday. She was buying several people lunch. And it's always good. And I always try to put my best foot forward with my customers. And usually I do. You just got to have a mindset on it. The weather brought to you by My Coffee, available in grocers all in the city. Enjoy and get first sip. That's hot and it's good and it's hot. Well, it is 34 degrees in Columbus, Georgia right now. It's going to be colder than it was yesterday. And I got the window partially open and the heater on, and I don't know why. But that's the way it is sometimes. So I had to move the van. He asked me to move the van. He didn't ask me, he kind of told me to move the van. So I had to move it over because the camera, I was blocking the camera to a common area behind me. We've shot videos there before, but it takes out the, it takes his view off the camera. See, he's a smoker, we're all a smoker, but there's butts all over the place, and he's wanting to see who throws the butts down. He saw me finish the cigarette. He did not see me throw the butt down, and he even said that. He said, "It ain't you." I'm really not sure how I feel today. I woke up 5:35, beat the alarm. I didn't go to bed till kind of late. I'm not sure. It feels like I got some things on my mind, but for the life of me, I can't pick them out. Maybe I've got a little depression going on. I don't, but I'm here, and I appreciate every one of y'all coming back daily. Sometimes things come across to you in life and you don't know why. And some of those things you got high hopes for. And I used to not be like this. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe it's the way that I'm routing my feelings and my innards. Because, you know, some people can be really cruel. And even when you know you shouldn't, and you allow somebody to you let somebody back in a week and a half, deal with moving the other advisor works out real good. On those days, I'm not excited, I'm not weird. No, I'm weird, but I'm just not excited. I need stimulation. I don't need loud noises. I don't need sirens. I don't need that kind of stimulation. I need conversation stimulation. And I think it's real. My mind goes blank. But y'all already know that. Y'all don't. I edit those pieces out. Y'all don't see the parts that I edit out, because I'll sit here and stare at this camera because my mind just goes blank, or there was nothing there, or I lost my train of thought. That coffee is good. We've all been through a lot. When you get to this age, you can honestly say you've been through a lot. Things can trigger an emotion or a thought and get me right there. This is extremely difficult. It's work. I can see the benefits of it, but making a video every day and coming to y'all with what I had in thoughts, and I know I've said I need to take notes, and sooner or later I will. But I'm trying to use the brain for a storage capacity, and I don't think there's any there. Kind of hard. I thought it would be easy to just come on here, turn the camera on, give y'all, lay some words of wisdom down. It's the interaction. That's where that mind gets stimulated. Of another subject in my head that I don't want to talk about, it pops in there. Maybe that's controlling my thoughts. Maybe that is why. Like this morning, I can't stay focused. This wind's making the van rock. I hear it, I feel it. It's rocking back and forth. You know, the majority of a large percentage of people that watch this channel are in their 55 and up. I've got a strong following from the 30 up. The younger generation don't watch too much. I don't feel 60. I don't act 60. Maybe 60 is a time for reevaluation. I do a lot of pondering. Out there know me on a personal level, because I have a good many subscribers that I interact with face to face, or have come in contact with, or have known all my life. And I'm good with that. But there's just some things I'm not ready to share yet. Yeah, I got my boys. Yeah, I've got my acquaintances that I've come across. When I've shared some things with some people. It's gonna be cold today. It's cold as a dickens right now. I need to pull this. No, let me rephrase that. I don't try my best, because if I tried my best, I'd have something. I don't know. It behooves me. This time is different. An emotion within me that I thought I had overcome years ago, and it's pushed deep down. Something occurred and it surfaced again. It became forefront of my cranium. I'm just going to say, for the record, I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. You know, even my mom was a really good person. she'd do anything for anyone without hesitation. But she wasn't one to give that nurturing, comforting talk. Wasn't. That just wasn't her. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need it. I miss her. I'm not gonna lie. That is not what this is about. That'll usually come up. And I think it comes up in my mind to mask the other that pops in my head. But I gotta be able to function. Noticed in the last couple of weeks, my smoking is increased. And I can gauge a lot of things by my smoking anxiety level. It's not like I want to come out of my skin or anything. And I won't. It's almost like that, but it ain't. You know, I'm calm in the van. It don't prevent my thoughts from happening. And I deal with them. Me every single day. And I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be that guy. Oh, here comes Roy, he's going to bare his soul, whatever. We've got a lot of influence on ourselves. I have this weird internal vibe. And yeah, the wind's blowing. Maybe I've done some things in life. I try to treat people with all good intentions. Exposed to certain things in life, and we're exposed to this new generation, and let's face it, my generation, there's less and less of us. There really, really are. I'm grateful for all the friends that I've made along the years. Paul called me yesterday, and he's got a little problem with his car, and that's fine. You know, I don't care why he calls me, as long as he calls me. If that's what I'm going to be used for in his life, for whatever it is, I'm grateful for it. I'm glad he trusts me enough in my abilities to diagnose certain things when it comes to a car, that I'm his first call. And Alex is the same way. And I am absolutely good with that. No, they genuinely love me. Life is good. I'm just feeling sad for some reason. Can't put my finger on it, which is not a good thing. Usually I can put my finger on whatever it is that it's sadness, really. You know, I guess 50 days straight doing videos and me being able to talk about whatever it is I've talked about. I've sat here. I know somewhat of what I said on the first video. I kind of know what I said on the last video. Everything else, I can't recall it. And it's only been 50 days. And this is probably the first time I've even spoke about something like this. I wish life was just the way it used to be. Remember when it was so much simpler? You had simple thoughts, and you had simple expectations of what the world could bring you. By the way, it's about a quarter till, so just so anybody knows. There was a simpler time there when I'd wake up and I wouldn't think of nothing but what I had to do that day. And I do that now, but now I got emotions in it. Back then, I just did it. The emotions only came up when it had to. But now it's different. I think I can put a label on this one. I'm just sad today. I'm in a sad mood, and it's not the weather. It's not the weather. You know, I haven't been sick in like forever. I don't take medicine. I don't. There is absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason for me to be sad. Well, there could be a reason, or a couple of reasons. But I've always been good about keeping them pushed inside and keeping them pushed down and keeping them bottled up. Maybe with some interaction with the people when I get to work in about an hour. It might cure that. It might be the fix I need for today. But we'll find out. But I'm just going to say, for the record, I don't like it. I don't like how I'm feeling right now. How I woke up this morning right now. Suck it up, Buttercup. You know, everybody's got issues, everybody's got problems, everybody's got hopes and dreams and everything else. And I'm sitting here with all the things in the world. I'm sitting here telling y'all, you should tell a best friend. Or try to. I remember Joey was my best friend. We'd sit there and ride our bikes somewhere and sit down and park them and sit down and talk, and we would tell all our hopes, dreams, and aspirations without a cord. He died of a brain aneurysm. He ran in the back of a supermarket. It was sad. He knew it was happening. He took everybody else home. I'll talk about that later. And I'm not sure why he popped in my head. That was the first moment since I turned on the camera, or since for a year, that he even popped in my head. But I guess at this age, if you sit around long enough, you'll attend a lot of funerals or you hear a lot of people passing, and you just got to deal with it. Because the other alternative is you go to one last funeral, and that's your own. And then for that one day, everybody is sad and acts like they missed you, and then you wonder, then you got people that you think are genuine and really they're not. And that could be a possibility. But yeah, I'm sad to say that I'm feeling sad today. There, I said it. And it didn't really rhyme, but that happens sometime. I'm looking forward to today. Every day is a journey. Every day is a blessing. I wake up in the morning, I put my feet on the ground. I go over there, I go potty, I make my coffee, and then I turn the camera on. This is my routine in the morning. Maybe something will happen good today to me. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll have a challenger in front of me. My challenges have been few and far between. I hear the rain coming back down. I'm going to be bundled up this morning in 4 or 5 layers. I've got my thermal on the bottom. I've got to break the wind. And I got to get off of here. Today's takeaway from this is you got to pay attention to your mental game. You got to be mentally healthy. And that's why I go out on the weekends and try to do that. Got to be mentally strong. And you got to take care of your mental health. Mental health is a very bad thing, or a very good thing. Yeah, it's just one of those things. So, I hope everybody has a great day. Hope everybody has a happy day. Say hi to your mom. Say Say hi to your kids. Say hi to somebody. Count every person you come in light with or you have a conversation with part of a blessing, because they're put in place for a reason. And we may never know what the reason is. I'm Roy. This is me. Y'all have a great day. And we'll holler at you later. Call your mom. Call somebody. And check on somebody. And be kind to one another. And we'll talk at you later on.